Welcome. We are here at the Holosun booth at IWA 2023. I have Josh with myself from Holosun. And Josh, please tell us what is new and what's really exciting this year.
Yeah, so if you guys probably have already seen a couple of videos on the thermals, I would imagine. Basically, this is kind of a very similar concept to our thermal design. You basically have the pass-through with the red dot system on the bottom. You can still use the red dot with the night vision modes and not use the camera, so you can still use your night vision as you come up and do passive aiming. And then when you want to do the IR spectrum, you simply click the button on top here, close that front cap. It's going to give you the best clarity. You can use it in overlay as well too. But now we're operating basically in the IR spectrum. So any of your PEC boxes, lasers, all that kind of stuff, you'll be able to see that through the camera, exactly. Really and cool. So basically, I mean, it's just a very sensitive digital camera on the top that's set up for night vision side of things.
It also has the infrared illuminator, yeah?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, if you do find yourself in a very, very dark environment, you can simply click this button on the side. That's going to give you a little bit of ambient IR. We're possibly thinking about maybe having like one that's a little more focused for a little bit of distance, maybe one that's a little wider, but still more development and testing to do with it on that side of things.
For now, this is a prototype.
Yes.
Now, question: what will be the wavelength of the infrared illuminator? What do you?
Oh, you know, honestly, I'm not 100% sure exactly. We're trying to make it mostly compatible with all your standard night vision stuff.
Something like
right,
that,
exactly,
yeah. Another question. Are you thinking about making this module like an add-on, so you're able to change on one single dot, the thermal?
You may have already noticed there was kind of like there's little 4 patterns here for screws. That's exactly kind of the intention. As we move forward with the production of it, if we can still get the rating for IP67 at least bare minimum, and still be able to do the modular side of it, we would love to. So maybe the concept is you just buy the base unit, and then you can add the add-ons. As we increase. Obviously, technology is always getting better as we go forward. So being able to release modules in the future that you can just add on, maybe bigger sensors, whatever it may be, that's definitely a possibility.
It is also going to be smart because there will be people who will like save some money in the beginning, buy only the dot, and then they will buy modules afterwards. So there are guys who will buy all the modules which you have in your offer.
Yeah, and then there'll be a situation too where you can just simply switch and swap as you need, as you're in the field or whatever circumstances. But I think the thing for me is that it's basically like an Ames red dot, which I mean for that price point that we're getting it at, only an extra $600 more, you're having the night vision capabilities built onto it, because the price point on these is going to be right around $1,000, give or take, USD. And I think at that price point, it's going to be pretty easy to understand, hey, I get a lot of extra capabilities out of this for really not that much more price. So,
what is the main market? Who do you think will buy them?
Anybody who likes having fun, honestly. We just build products the best we can, and we let other people kind of figure that out. Obviously, there's a lot of requests for these from military side of things, law enforcement side of things. Airsofters want to play with this too. Maybe we'll work on a kill flash solution so you don't have to worry about it getting shot out. But we'll see how time goes with it. But really, we just kind of want to build really cool stuff, show off the technology, and let people know that we have it. And then as we move forward with it, we'll see what kind of requests come in and how the data and the feedback is.
What's also important from my side is the dot and the overlay screen and so on. They're all compatible with thermal and night vision at the same time. So is basically the dot part the same in both cases?
Yeah, it's basically just going to be the standard dot for both of these applications. So with the 8 brightness settings on the high end, 4 night vision settings on the low end, and it just works like your standard dot sight. Simply clicking and holding the button, you can turn it off and then just use it as a standard dot sight for 95% of the time. And then when you do want to play in the IR spectrum, just click it on and you're ready to go.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
Powered by 2 batteries inside the compartment below, yeah?
Yeah, correct. 2 18350 batteries. They're rechargeable via the USB-C port, or you can just take them out and put some new ones in. I mean, pretty easy these days to throw a couple extra in the pack and not have to worry about it. But battery life on these is roughly 20 hours. We're getting really, really long battery life. So you got to be in Antarctica or something for you to have to worry about the darkness being a problem. So
the reticle inside, it's a dot and a circle dot, and you're able to choose between them, yeah?
Right, yep. Just our standard multi-reticle system. 65 MOA ring with a 2 MOA dot. Click and hold the minus button, and you can rotate through those settings. So.
Well, Josh, thank you really a lot, and we're looking forward to these products hitting the market. I think
these should hopefully be on the market by the end of the year, so maybe some fun Christmas presents under the tree. We'll see, it kind of depends, so we're working on it though.
Great. Thank you for viewing, and see you in our next video.